There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
This is the RobotnikIsSexy show. This is an RU match. He's going to lead with Entei at his eruption. This is a thing. Yeah. So I'm going to use Rain Dance. I'm going to use Rock Slide. I should have gone for Rock Slide straight away just to weaken it. You know, because in most matchups, Aerodactyl beats Entei, I would think. I mean, I don't think it learns Wild Charge. So, yeah. So that's that. I'm going to set up the rain, and I'm going to get out my rain guys. I was predicting a Thunder Wave from Clefable, but he goes for Toxic, which sucks. Think he's going to go for Protect. I'm going to go into Balrog so I can do stuff. He's going to go for Protect now. I don't want to Rock Polish or Autonomize just yet because of his Hitmonchan probably carrying Mach Punch. I'm going to miss Head Smash, and then I'm going to forget he has Eruption like a very not smart person. It is the not smart thing to do, as Zoe would say. But I've got Zits. It's okay. I can take a fire attack and set up rain and then sweep, which I do. I'm gonna take out 2 Pokemon with Seismatoad, but the Toxic is gonna wear me down to a very low health. But I want to save him as death fodder for later. Also predicting the oncoming Aqua Jet, so Mr. Hat's gonna come in. Yeah, Hitmonchan has pretty good special bulk, and yeah, it's not great. I'm going to set up Rain for no reason. I make some bad moves, okay? I'm a person. I'm going to set up Toxic Spikes because I can see that his team will not appreciate them. Hitmonchan in particular. It's really nice to wear him down. Feraligator's going to come in and get poisoned. And then I'm going to take that physical move and catch it and throw it back. Brave Bird, you're dead. You're dead. He was going for Roar there, I think, or Dragon Tail, because I went first, so yeah. That's something you say when you narrate. I'm gonna use Brave Bird, and he lives on 1%, but thanks to the Toxic Spikes, he's going to go down, so that's good. I'm going to taunt him. Yeah, my Mandibuzz, it runs an unusual set. Apparently, it's not a set that Smogon has, where instead of having Whirlwind, it has Toxic and Taunt and Roost, and then Brave Bird. So it's kind of a mix-up of 2 different Smogon sets. Something happened. Clefable died. I won. Okay, this is an OU match I had just minutes ago, literally. Laterally. Mola's he's gonna expertly avoid the Hydro Pump with his gymnastic abilities and get that substitute up, and Shadow Ball's gonna do almost half, which is nice. He's gonna Volt Switch out. I'm gonna use Neanderus to soak a physical hit, except he gets a crit, which is a sad story. This Neanderus is... Yeah, I think I need to change its EV build, because I think I gave it like a lot of defense and like no HP. I think I gave it like defense and attack and like a little bit of speed, which I guess works out. Yeah, I'm gonna be a complete douche and stall out Rotom Wash. There's no dancing around this fact. This is a stall rain team, so yeah. I'm going to do my very best to get the most burn damage I can on that Rotom. Now, the switch out to save his Rotom is pretty obvious, but I'm going to go for Protect like a dope anyway, because I do that sometimes. I, pretty much as a rule, I make 1 bad move per game. It's almost like critical hits for me. Like, I'll just completely do something horrible, but yeah, the Protect isn't that bad. I can live with that. Neanderus is gonna do stuff. I shouldn't have used superpower. If only Neandrus could learn Roost. Maybe it can. I don't know. I've only used it like 3 times, but it probably can. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should use special attack, Landorus. That'd be pretty cool. But I have like no physical hitters on this team, so it's a thing. That's why I have Psyshock on Jirachi. So things are gonna happen. I'm gonna get the Spadef drop, and that's gonna scare out his Heatran. I don't really want to sub with Gengar right now because I want to get his health up with Black Sludge, as silly as that sounds. Because if I sub too much, then my health is going to be too low, and I know for facts that Gengar needs to live, at least for Breloom, and maybe for Gliscor later. We'll see. I'm very shocked he did not bring in Breloom on that free switch, because Breloom could have set up on me all day and night, and his Breloom does not use Spore. I'm wondering if it doesn't have Spore. Like, seriously, if he had, well, yeah, actually, when I went into Neandrus, it was for 2 reasons: to lower his attack with Intimidate and to act as sleep fodder. But he just didn't go for it. He went for the Stone Edge, I think, or something. I'm going to end up taking out Breloom with Jesus Christ the Politoed, and man, I should rename it that. I just can't live that down. Ace Trainer Kurt, if you're watching, which you probably aren't, I just love that. Yeah, that quote. Okay, yeah, so anyway, Politoed is going to end up taking down Breloom, which I didn't see coming. I'm going to send out Dragonite kind of as death fodder, and kind of just to see what this Gliscor does. I was thinking Sword Dance, Earthquake, Ice Fang, like in my other video, because that's like the most standard you can get. But it seems to me he is a Toxic Stalling, Sub-Protect, Toxic Earthquake 1, which is fine, except I forgot that this Dragonite is pitifully slow. So I'm going to take a Toxic and sub up, which is a cardinal no-no for Pokemon. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to, like, sub and take a sit status and then sub. That's like shooting yourself in the foot with a gun, and it's not good. But it so happens that Gengar pretty much checks everything, so we're gonna be good. I am gonna have to rely on Focus Blast hitting though, so think about that. Gengar does not have a very clean reputation on those Focus Blasts. I decided to try to set up Starfy. It's unlucky for him that he doesn't get a burn, 69%, lol. But yeah, it kind of doesn't matter because Gliscor has Earthquake. And he even goes for Substitute, which is good. I should have Psyshocked there. And this is another instance where Psyshock, it does not help me at all. Psychic would do a lot more because Gliscor is a defensive thing. I was hoping I could take another one, but judging by health bar chunks and the fact that it spells out the percents, I'm not going to live that, so wishful thinking. I'm going to set up a sub here. I was pretty much free and clear to go for Disable, because nothing else on his team, I mean, even if he switches in anything, I'm just going to kill it with Shadow Ball. But instead, I go for the Focus Blast, and I actually hit. Had I missed that Focus Blast, it would have been his game. Easily. Damonkun. Damon King. Damon Doonkun. If you're watching this, which you aren't, because you have no idea who I am, and you don't care, you would have had this if I missed Focus Blast, which goes without saying for most matches. He's gonna try to PP stall Molder, which is honestly what I would do, because I'm a giant dick. But instead, he's gonna be nice guy Greg, and forfeit the battle, which I probably would have won the PP stall war, maybe? I don't know. It would have been funny anyway. No, I would have won, because I would have PP stalled him, and then Ferrothorn would come in and take hits, and he would struggle to death. But I honestly would have rather had it that way, because that would have been pretty cool. But yeah. See you later, YouTube.